Supreme evening. You already know the vibes. This is just me taking a walk. you know, it's always going to be a character flaw when you try to prove the divine right or wrong. Not understanding how the divine works through individuals, how the divine chooses to move one simple thing through an individual. Sometimes it can be a lot of things. But that states the value of the individual still holding on to the ego aspect of their self. I don't hold negative thoughts for individuals after they play particular roles, but they just choose not to stand in their own truth and get past the fire of what that is. You gotta face it. The majority of the time, what people are facing is a reflection of a value that is possible in their life. But you don't get a chance to divulge into that understanding because it's deeper than you can see. It's the darkness. It's the stuff that people talk about. We can't tap into that. Well, the more you rise in your connection with divine, it's going to be available, but it's not going to be available like you think. It's almost like saying, well, you made that particular move. Why? You think you made that move because it serves your present circumstance dealing with negative vibrations. You know what you're doing, but you choose to do that anyway. Now, ultimately, the reverse of that is in the universe. Something is allowing you to make this failed attempt of value against divine energy because everything other than your personal will serves divine. Period. Even your higher self, it serves divine. Deeper than just that, everything connected to every other possibility in existence serves divine. So even when you're dealing with negative energies, the allowance is in service to divine. You got to ask yourself, why wouldn't you want to do anything else? This is not like a movie. This is not like a movie how they want you to see it, like everything has two sides and all of this. No, that's just the retrospect of how individuals see things. Ultimately, everything is in divine service. You're given free will to choose if that's what you're going to do. That's how you should look at that. Not, well, I can or I can't. It's not about you. It's about you connecting to the flow of everything and understanding how that will be a greater experience of you having this physical experience. Ultimately, it's the dark space. This is why you make these other decisions, because you haven't learned yourself. So you got to make the failed decision to understand and comprehend why you should have made the right decision. This is fortifying the truth within you. This is giving you the stability of true truth, not just people being true. Literally, your being is true. Being true to yourself is not having the fear to represent what you're true to, whatever that value may connect. True has to go through and through. So this is where your choices is even coming from when you make these other choices against individuals, particular to a value that you think is important. So those choices are only being made because of the non-growth within yourself of understanding the true connection of all things. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody keeps twisting the wire the other way when it should have been the other way so the light would have came on. So every time you turn the light on, it blows. It's like, why does it keep happening? Well, he keeps twisting the lights on the wrong socket. See how that comes out? Now you can look at it from that standpoint, because ye not know what they do. what they speak, what they get involved in. So when you get deeper to the understanding and you see that it's just you kind of bumping your head on a wall, then you comprehend that's because that entity hasn't absorbed the true knowledge of everything yet. This is not me. This is just my observation of it. I'm just taking a walk. You got to understand at some point in your life, the values are only built for verses because of where we at on this term. The verses is to make you verse yourself against what you know already. And if I can pull you away from what you know already, then I can destroy the concept of what you are. This is why you believe things are funny in life. This is why you believe there's a contentment to the value of how you see things. This is why you believe you have some retrospect. What is should be, period. Everything is set in motion to make sure you do the right thing. The more right energy that grows from particular places, it magnifies. It's like a rash. It starts growing everywhere. Everybody starts doing good. But people are running away from that because they're young. The whole point was to see if you can get to this energy while you are in your youth. So therefore, you would have so much time to master it. But unbeknownst to you, you rather experience this roughly. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just trying to show you something. NAGA.